Hello everybody, this is Genesis and I'm bringing you guys another Pro Dota 2 commentary. Today we're gonna see a game from the regional West regional qualifiers for the D Internationals, 2 extra seats, and just like the other replays that I commentated, this is gonna be a pro game, professional tournament game. Captain's mode. The teams are Virtus Pro and Mouz. The ban pick phase has already begun, and I'm just gonna briefly go over the picks and bans. Virtus Pro is basically banning 3 pushers here. The Mouz team are banning some hardcore carries and lane control heroes. Virtus Pro then went to pick up some individual strong heroes, like the Invoker and the Demon Hunter. They can dominate the lane very easily and be extremely effective during team fights. Also they got Ayushita or whatever, the Enchantress, which is a very single target powerful hitter. Mouz in the end did pick up two pushers, although they were denied 3 pushers. They still picked up 2 out of the 8, I think that there are 10 powerful pushers in the game. Yeah, so just a small analysis. I didn't go over each individual pick, although I think we're a little bit behind. I think there's some I just wonder. Okay, there are some bugs. Okay, now we're on spot. There are some bugs with the replays. If you go forward into them and then come back, some graphics they don't match. For example, in this case, it was the problem with having the picks. I mean, the portraits of the heroes already being picked there, although the picking was taking place. Also, there's some log description to the left, as you can see here, which remains. If I come back, usually I have to go through the replay just to test the sound quality and the sound levels, and I have to admit I'm pretty lazy. I didn't want to just go out and restart the replay. Let me just check something real quick. Okay, yes, and we're back. Yeah, so Brute Mother being picked by by the Mouz, and now it's pretty clear for anybody that these 3 heroes here represent the core of a team who will want to push down your towers fast, very fast. I'm talking about minute 12, 10, 12, you're losing a lot of towers. What I'm a little bit confused about is why doesn't VP actually pick some counter push heroes? Yeah, okay, the Invoker is okay at counter pushing and defending. He's basically good at anything. I mean, I don't think there is an area where Invoker couldn't do well in Dota. Brewmaster is kind of a good anti-pusher, not that good actually. He's okay, I guess, but Ayushita, she's not good at all. I have no idea what the name of this hero is Shadow Demon. I hope, yeah, Shadow Demon. Um, he's he's okay at counter pushing with his poison, but hmm, a vengeful spirit being picked for just for support and for being an amazingly good hero. Also with the aura, you can imagine all those small spiderlings and all the chains creeps getting a little bit of extra damage just from that aura. And by a little bit I mean like a third. Um, and then we see a bounty hunter. Just based on these picks, so on these 5 picks here and on these 4 picks here, I would say that Mouz will win. Okay, but then they go ahead and they pick a Lynx, who is also a good tower killer with the extra damage and attack speed that he can put out. But it kind of weakens the whole pushing scenario a little bit, I think, just because I do believe that they would have wanted to have some kind of tank, pushing tank, some sorts, like a tiny or I don't know. Either way, these are the teams. I'm just gonna go and present everybody. So Virtous, we see Invoker being played. I have no idea what his name is, by Scandal, and then we see the Enchantress being played by no, that's not like Kuroki, I guess. It's KKY. I have no idea. The Demon Hunter is being played by Blowme, I think. I would have to check where he is, but obviously he's exactly the hero that doesn't come here. Yeah, blow me 4 or whatever, blow. Maybe it's just to blow like cocaine, I don't know. The Shadow Demon is being played by Santa, and on the Mouz side we see 1437 playing the Vengeful, Come With Me playing the Chen, Sing playing the Leshrak, or Leshrak, I have no idea how to pronounce it in English, Leshrak, we will just call it. The Klings being played by Black, and Sexy Bamboo playing the Broodmother. Good. So the teams have started the initial harassment. Nothing happened. No kills. No. Actually, they didn't even meet. I guess only the Broodmother met with the enemy. This is a nice place to have to sit by the Broodmother. Look how nice her legs go into the woods. Damn, I hate spiders. And I think the lanes, I didn't predict them. Just gonna present them. A Shadow Demon is gonna farm up this Brewmaster, and will try to deny any farm from the enemy Broodmother. There's gonna be also an Enchantress going into the woods just briefly. She will come out of the woods just around, I think, the 4th minute. And try to push this tower down, which will not be a problem. The Invoker is up against the Leshrak on mid, meaning that probably the Invoker is going to win the lane.
I'll take that.
Just because the attack animation of the Invoker is much better than the one of the Leshrak. Normally the attack animation of the Invoker is shitty compared to other heroes, but the Leshrak is the worst. I hate it actually. We can actually see it from here. So the travel of the projectile travel, I think it's somewhat the same. No, the Invoker has a faster attack speed, attack animation. I think the attack animation, the projectile's velocity is not displayed. But you guys can check it, and I'm sure the Leshrak has a worst speed for its attack animation. And on the top lane, there's gonna be a bounty hunter soloing. Oh, I'm sorry. Soloing against
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
3 heroes.
Dire's
Against the
bottom
Vengeful,
tower has
the
fallen.
Klings, and the Chen. My prediction about the 4th minute on the bottom lane was obviously wrong. I knew it's gonna be fast, but I didn't expect it to be in the 1/3 minute. So the just before I could even present the whole teams, the bottom tower is gone, and the second bottom tower will also go down briefly. No doubt about that. There's nothing this Bullmarder can do. However, if they're gonna even try pushing the 3rd tower, the whole team is gonna come on top of them.
Dire's structures are fortified.
This Enchantress is pretty unlucky. I think he's gonna back up, yeah. And these two heroes will actually be able to destroy this tower, no problem. So you see the pushing power of an Enchantress against a solo lane. What could have happened is that the top lane would also be pushed for the Scourge. Didn't actually happen. Let's see if there's gonna be deny. No, there's no deny there.
Tower has fallen.
And now probably the mid will come and defend. No, okay. Yeah, because the Sentinel is gonna back up. Sexy Bamboo is gonna get a lot of farm if the Brewmaster decides to go back. But I think if this is Kuroki, and I don't know who he is. I don't want to hazard myself into any kind of predictions that are not correct. Do we see a nice Thunderclap there, getting 2 Spiderlings and 2 Creeps? It's worth it for level 2 Thunderclap, and I think that's all that's gonna happen on the bottom lane. And maybe we should watch some last hitting on the middle by the Invoker. Let's see if he's winning. As I said, the lane 21-15 against 12-2. And there you go. Invoker is a beast on the middle lane. There are just a few heroes that can actually counter him effectively. When with the push on the bottom lane, there were two main aspects. Basically, the Sentinel has started with 1,000 extra gold in their pockets, which is amazing. Not 1,000 times, sorry, 500 gold extra in their pockets, which is amazing. And I think one of the tower was actually taken by the Panda, if I'm not mistaken. So he has like 700 more gold from the start of the game, which is basically double the amount of money you have for the beginning. And it freed up these 2 heroes to come and gank someone. Unfortunately, they just got counter ganked, but they don't lose any of the gankers. What Scourge has won from having this two lanes down is basically a free farm Broodmother against the Broodmother against the Panda is gonna farm much better. And they also gotten a lane which should stay in their own side of the map. Problem is that you don't really want to do this, especially with Broodmother. You actually want to push the lane and be in the enemy's side of the map. So it's back and forth. The discussion or the debate can go back and forth whether it is what are the pros and the cons of losing 2 towers or winning 2 towers, getting 2 towers in the beginning of the game. Then again, with all the extra gold that and the benefit that the Sentinel has got, they don't do any kind of progress into the mid game, then they basically lost some money, because the outer towers will go down either way against such a team like Scorch has. And I know that I said that Scorch has an amazing pushing team, and they can really mow down towers. However, just
Is under attack.
thanks to some kind of a great
Radiant's top tower
I
has
think
fallen.
vision from the captain with the laning, the Sentinel managed to actually push before the pushing team and push quite effectively. We see the first blood also being drawn from the demon, the shadow demon. Poor guy didn't stand a chance. He is a support. Now he just went down to help the Brewmaster, and help he did, but not enough. Now Broodmother is gonna kill. No, Brewmaster, nicely done with. I think it was. Was it? I think it was a heal, a salve. He would have went down otherwise, but he managed to just put enough life in him to escape. So it's been like 8 minutes now. We should. I can wait until it. Let's see if this Broodmother is gonna go down, and probably yes. The Broodmother. No, Broodmother is being saved by the Chen, and the Invoker and the Shadow Demon are retreating now, feeling in their backs the cold breath of the whole Sentinel team, with the exception of Prince, who has to obviously farm. And we see the Broodmother going down there on a nice last hit from the. I guess it was from the Enchantress, and they get another one.
We're enchanting Chen.
Namely the Chen, also but the Enchantress got him. Oh, okay, so she didn't do a double kill, so the kill wasn't hers, so it means that the Invoker might have killed it. Did he? Let's see who had the kill. Yeah, the Invoker probably got him, yeah. So some nice exchanges there, nothing too spectacular. The game is more strategic than fun. I think this game is from the beginning of the tournament, where people played it more safely, I would say. Not safely, but conservative. Safely, they play it at every stage of the game, but just a little bit more conservatively. And we see Vengeful going down just after Leshrac. Nice attempt there by his Venge to save his body. Didn't quite work out the way that he planned it,
Dire's middle tower
and
is under attack.
this will result in a loss of a tower mid for the squad. So we actually see that a pushing team. We actually seeing a pushing team being pushed. That's the bottom line. With this lineup of heroes, your pushing capabilities are around twice as bigger than this lineup of heroes, and I would say that just the
Radiant's bottom tower is
smart
under
the strategy, the nice lanings of the Sentinels just paid off in the end. Tower
Radiant's bottom
finally gonna go down on the bottom lane. I think this
Radiant's bottom tower.
Broodmother is finally helpful, finally happy.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
The Brewmaster didn't quite get the deny there, although it wouldn't have been that hard for him to get. I mean, how much damage he has? He has 82 damage. Yeah, 82 damage. That's just like you have to wait until it's like 30 or 35 of the HP, or actually no less. I think 20, like 20, and then just hit him once. It eat it once, I'm sorry. And the enchantress went down. And are we gonna see another kill? No, just the enchantress. No, the Chen did go down in the end to a shadow demon. It's poison, I guess. Was I right? No, he is not level 5, 6 yet. This poison. And Leshak does go down, and Shadow Demon does go down, and Vengeful goes down. So a lot of kills being happening. I don't even know where they happened. I'm sorry guys, I couldn't follow it up. It's nice that a lot of kills are happening. Not that nice that I can't follow them. They seem to happen all over the place. This Broodmother is gonna escape,
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
and I wonder what the Klings is doing. Okay, oh my god. Okay, so he has an Orchid already. Now this is a nice farm from Klings, but he did have like free farm. I didn't watch him last hit. Should have actually, because I really like seeing pro carries last hit. But it's time to check the items. So the Enchantress has nothing, just a few items. More support hero than anything else, right now especially. Bounty Hunter doesn't have a lot, although he was on a I mean, because he was on a lane against a tri lane. The Invoker, okay, I'm sorry, but the Invoker doesn't have that much. I mean, I'm sorry for the Invoker, obviously. Did he buy something on the chicken? No. Okay, the Invoker seriously under farmed. The Brewmaster is on the other hand
Tower is under attack.
pretty farmed. He has a Arcane Boots and a Blink Dagger. You can see that he had 2 towers before the game even started. He also has a 1200 gold in his bank, so he can buy that booster if he wants to. I'm not sure if he will, just because the Arcane Boots give you a lot of mana. And the Shadow Demon, nothing much, just a supportive hero right now, and probably throughout the game. A Vengeful Spirit, the same role as the Shadow Demon, more or less.
Tower is under attack.
Chen having a mecha, which is a good item for Chen to have in the 15 minute. Probably some extra core items would have made sense.
Dire's
Leshak doesn't have anything basically because he was seriously dominated by the Invoker. Cleans with a heart on him, so I think they did take the ages where the Sentinel pushed the lane. Very impressed with the Cleans farming.
Radiant's bottom tower
Nicely
is
done.
under attack.
And Broodmother on his way to that Radiance still has a little bit to go. Thing is that after 15 minutes
Radiant's
Sentinel
bottom tower has fallen.
Scorch has only 1 tower left, the pushing team that I was talking about. However, they are just 1 tower behind, so this is quite a hectic give me that, I give you this kind of game. Like the 2 teams doesn't really want to confront each other, and they're just shading, pushing their team, the enemy's towers. And we see
Kiss the good die young.
Your flesh fails you.
okay, I think I just learned something. Something really strange. Something really strange happened. No. Again, I don't want to hazard myself. But the Enchantress died, and the Cleans did not hit her. So either the Orchid takes some damage, and I really have to see what the Orchid is doing. Frankly, I don't use this item very often. I know the capacity and the possibility of using this Orchid. Not even on the Clings, I'm sorry, I have to say, though, and the Clings is marvelous with an Orchid. I have seen players using it at a great efficiency. I just am not able to use it properly, and I don't really like the item. But apparently it took some damage out of the enchantress somehow. Maybe there's some extra damage which the hero takes after the orchid expires. I think that's the point. I somehow strangely remember something about this, because when the orchid initially came into the game, I did use it. I just don't know, something happened, and I just didn't like it anymore. Okay. Okay. Could I just read in the shop more on the orchid? Let's see. So orchid. Where's the orchid? Can't even find the damn thing. Should be somewhere around here. Orchid. Okay, the silence is clear and amplifies the damage taken by 25%. But is it during the casting of this? During the silence or after the silence? I think it's after. Somehow I remember this. Anyway, the Klings did get a kill. As the game looks right now, I think the Scourge has managed to come back a little bit into the game. Managed to stop the pushing of the Sentinel. However, I believe that Klings will be dominated in a endgame scenario by the bounty hunter, not necessarily directly, like in a straight fight between them, but just I believe that the bounty hunter can get rid of the enemy heroes faster than the kings can. But maybe that something like that will not happen. Maybe it's just going to be a straight up push, like we see that the Sentinel are organizing to do right here. Scourge is on spot, and we see the king is getting the life of enchantress. I wanted to pronounce it enchantress for some reason. The fight continues, and there's no one dying anymore. Yeah. The Vengeful Spirit will probably go down. She has a stun. Why doesn't she use it? She uses a stun. Okay. She finally used it, and she did go down. No. She managed to swap herself out. And Brute Mother got a double kill. So, now the score is 9-9. An actual, real, visible comeback for the Scourge, and they will also get a tower. So there will be dead even, these two teams, just in a little bit, with a possible slight advantage on the Scourge if they do manage to get 2 towers. Easy feat to achieve. For in the 20 seconds, the Brewmaster needs to recover. But the Sentinel does want to give them a fair fight for their money. Yeah, okay. So they did manage to defend, and the teams are basically dead even right now. The equilibrium of this game is amazing, just because I really thought that the Scourge, by this minute, are either gonna get a Rex or something. Didn't happen. Amazingly, the Sentinel has done the more actual pushing of the game. I wonder if this Klings is ever gonna use up his edges. There is also the strategy that you don't actually have to sacrifice yourself, but just keep the edges on you just in case you die, so that you can come back and be there and don't have to buy out. Klings has a lot of money right now. I wonder what the item that he's gonna go for. That's just a lot of money. Any new items on the heroes? Okay, no. Bounty Hunter, poor guy is pretty broke right now. I wouldn't expect a Bounty Hunter to be so cheap. Also poor, I think. Not cheap is not a good word. But maybe he's gonna get himself a Klings, but probably not with that edges. Invoker, didn't get many items either. And Brewmaster, he did get the booster that I was talking about, so he's going for Dragon Enemies. And the Shadow Demon, again, nothing. There's another push middle from the Sentinel side. Same story as last time, just now the Sentinel has decided that it's better for them to just not lose their entire team on a push attempt, rather just back off and defend your motherland. Items of the Scourge team, nothing much on Vengeful as expected. Chen went for the Arcane Boots, a little bit, not that much farm. Oh wait, he actually has 1500 to gold, so it's okay, I would say. Not great, but it's okay considering that they are being pushed constantly. Leshrak going for that Aghanim Scepter, I guess, or for that Avatar, I guess. Yeah, the Avatar is his target. He needs to really stay alive to cast this Pulse Nova and this Diabolic Addict. We see this Leshrak not going for Lightning Storm. That's more or less the item build, the skill build on Leshrak nowadays. One of the reasons is just that the actual nuking power of the Lightning Storm is not that great. 265 damage, but I think players should consider that it's a 5.5 second cooldown spell, which means you can spam it a lot, and maybe there is some power in that, I don't know. We see an engagement, and Vengeful Spirit tried to get his team a bounty hunter, didn't quite work. Let's go further with the items. Okay, Klings did get himself a Breaking Bar, and he has 1000 gold, so quite fat. Broodmother just has Manta Styler. I say just has because I'm not seeing the power of this item. You might want to get out of some nasty poisons from Shadow Demon and buffs and debuffs, I mean, and such, and from this Bounty Hunter's ultimate. That's the only reason that I can see the real professional usefulness of Manta Styler on Broodmother, and I guess that's the reason why he actually did it. That both teams are quite boring right now. They're just, I don't know what they're doing. I think they found themselves in a place where they can't actually push and can't actually, or don't actually want to fight the enemy hero. Okay, but they found a reason right now. The edges on and the money on the Roshan will probably bring them into a 5v5. Most likely than not. Obviously, with the Roshan, there is a slight minuscule advantage for the Scorch team. Although not that big, but the advantage is that the Roshan is on their side of the map. Come to think about it, if you really strongly think about this map, it is not symmetric. Looks symmetric after playing a lot of Dota, feels symmetric, but it's not. A lot of crypt patterns is not the same. A lot of the crypt patterns of the crypt camps are not the same. Or patterns of the crypt camps are not the same. That's what I want to say. Roshan is on one side of the map, not at the middle. The shop is situated in different positions at different distances. And we see an engagement where Leshrak goes down first, and then probably the Kings will also go down. Yeah, there he goes. He didn't have the edges anymore. Just missed it. I think the Sentinel wanted to do that. Broodmother can't get a kill on. Can get a kill on the Invoker, and there's 2 for 1, I guess, kill count. But they do want Brewmaster's life also, and they're gonna get it. And I want to see, yeah, there was some kind of a damage, wasn't it, at the end of that at the end of that silence, the stun will not go down, and that's how why Leshok did cancel it. A nice TP, and probably there is gonna be, yeah. See, if Leshok would have hit the Brewmaster, that wouldn't have happened. The blink cooldown wouldn't have expired, but instead he tried to stun. Let's move there. Yeah, happens. Happens all the time. You want to do good, but you actually end up doing not so good. So the Brewmaster did escape from that engagement. So in the end, it was a 2-for-1. Just looking from the side of the Sentinel. Probably from the Scourge side, it was like only 2-for-1. Damn, we wanted more kills. Oh, the shot is barely missing there. A nice tornado from the Invoker. Let's see if this engagement is any more interesting. I say interesting, like we see a team wipe or not. And the Shadow Demon is gonna go down, no doubt about that. The Revengeful is gonna go down. But these are just supports. I mean, come on, grow up and just fight like the heroes that you're supposed to be. Not just kill each team one of the supports and then just back up. Now we're gonna see a team up probably. Leshok is gonna go down. But I think it's more of a sacrifice than anything else. Yeah, he didn't want his main carries to go down, so he's just sacrificed himself, went a different way, got outgrowed all the hits from the Scourge, from the Sentinel. I'm sorry. What this actually means is that I mean, this 55 means is that actually Sentinel is pushing a little bit ahead, but as I said, this team is more of an end game oriented than this one, just a little bit, not much, just because the Bounty Hunter is a little bit better than Kings, and the Brewmaster is a little bit better than the Broodmother. Now I'm talking about in absolute values, so to speak. Like if they could get the same farm, if they could get the same, I don't know, kills and everything, I don't know. But you know what I mean, and I guess you can feel also the comparison that I just made. Not to speak that they have an Invoker, an unfarmed Invoker, but still it's an Invoker, and he can cast some spells. Just took a little bit of zip of juice, and we see a nice skill. We just saw the end of it of Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter extending himself just a little bit, trying to kill this Leshok, and I don't know what this Leshok is doing. Does he try to? Oh no! Come on, man. The Leshok was trying to avoid the Sunstrike of the Invoker, and he managed to do it. Jesus Christ, indeed, heart attack. Yeah. Because Leshok had the ultimate casted from the Demon Hunter, the track, I mean, and so the Invoker knew exactly where he was, so he was just trying to zigzag everything around. It was quite funny for a moment there. I didn't know what he was actually doing. And then my mind went, well, do the Sentinel have some kind of hero that can long shot you? And then I remember that Invoker has the Sunstrike. But a team fight was happening while we were having fun with that Leshok, and we were gonna see that Scourge is gonna kill the last external tower in the game. Yeah. And they're gonna go after killing some killers also. Prince got the Brewmaster, and the Brewmaster just bought back. There's also death on Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter did manage to get the Klings, but the Klings had the mages, so that was that. It's hard to stop the Scourge right now. And it will probably be impossible just because the cooldown on Thunder's ultimate and the cooldowns in general of the heroes are not yet off. But they did manage to
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
push them back just before getting the Rex. Slasher again sacrificing himself just to aggro all the hits from the Sentinel. Sentinel being happy from getting a kill on their defense. So it's a win-win situation, I would say. I would call that a win-win situation. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with negotiation tactics, but there's all sorts of tricky shit that can happen during a negotiation. And some of the basics of negotiation is to identify some processes or some ideas that you can take advantage of, and there you have this category of situations where you have a win-win, a win-lose, a lose-win, or a lose-lose situation. And you will see that negotiators can find some explanation of why you would want to use, for example, lose-lose situation with another negotiator, and you will understand what a shitty world we're living actually. Okay, I didn't know that the tornado can give a vision of the world, but now I do, and I'm gonna use that. Cool stuff. I knew that the vengeful shout can give you a vision, but I didn't know that tornado can also do that. Yeah, once I did the training in negotiation, and I was pretty surprised about the reasonings behind trying to employ, for example, a win-lose situation where you are the loser side, losing side. Yeah, even that can have some applications when you're looking for future collaboration with someone or stuff like this. Let's watch the ending of this game. Not much more to it, I think. And I'm saying that I'm probably gonna fast forward it. I never get bored of games, but this game looks a little bit dragged on for me. There's no kills. There's just for farming in the woods for both teams, and I'm afraid I chose better play this time around. Yeah, this is silly. They're farming together, all four of them, each creep camp, in the 35-minute. This is a little bit not okay in my book. Scourges again, just being dusted or smoked. trying to catch an enemy hero. Yeah, this play right here just denotes a very conservative, safe play. And it's usually happening in the beginnings of tournaments and at the end of tournaments, but mostly in the beginning of tournaments, where nobody wants to go home after their first game, or after their first matchup or whatever. Yeah, but hey, these guys are playing for a spot in the international, and in the end, the international can sum up to a lot of money. I think it was announced that it's going to be 2.6 million euros. I'm not sure. I might be mistaken, or I might be actually switching to concepts in my mind. But I think there's a lot of money involved in the end. So we finally see some engagement, and the prince is being helped by his teammates, and team fight starts with a disadvantage for set Scourge, but you can see that they're gonna dominate this team fight, and the game is over. Scourge is gonna win. I'm sure about it now. They're even beating the impossibility to kill minions of the Beastmaster. Just the Earth one, who is like a tank, is 3800 HP, survives. I wonder if he has an actual Aghanim Scepter. Yes, he does. So these are just some pretty powerful minions. Middle lane went down, bottom lane will follow shortly, and top lane is gonna go be focused by the Scourge. So yeah, the game is basically done. Little bit disappointing with the ending. Nice beginning, nice beginning. The middle game a little bit disappointing because of the yeah, undecisiveness of the Scourge to push. Most of the Sentinel team has disconnected, and the game is done. I'm just gonna tell you guys that I'm gonna cast another game tomorrow, which hopefully is gonna be better. And yeah, I've started playing Diablo 3 again. So that was the reason for this break in commentaries. But I'm gonna come back, and I'm gonna do at least 5 in a row next week. And yeah, that's it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and see you guys next time. Keep in touch. Bye bye.